What's up, guys? It's your boy Rondre 3000 bringing you some domination on Crisis. And for this game, this is going to be kind of my Ghost Rant uh, gameplay commentary. But I'm gonna put a little spin on it because it's become so in vogue to complain about what's overpowered and what's overused and blah 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 in Black Ops, and I think the community just really needs to stop and just try to enjoy the game for what it is. I mean, there are really, to me, only two things to complain about in Black Ops. And again, this is just my opinion. It's my channel and my video. So if you don't agree, that's fine. Put your comments in the down below in the comment box, or whatever, and maybe we can have a discussion about it. But oh, it's a team awareness fail right here. I was on a pretty good streak right here. Check this out. What happened? I pull out my Strela because I don't have. I thought I had a handgun secondary, and I throw a flashbang through that door because they should be spawning over at A. So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to come out there, and two teammates come to support me, and we're all looking like retards because we're all looking at the same door. So I get stabbed. The guy comes right behind us and stabs me, and my teammate gets him. But I was so bitter. I mean. Man, team awareness fail. But if you haven't noticed by now, my loadout for this game, I am using Ghost Pro, and I'm also using Ninja Pro, and I believe Sleight of Hand Pro. And you see it right here on the screen. I'm rocking a silenced AUG. Oh, big fail for me. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Really, the only two problems I have with this game are second chance, because I believe it's a bullshit perk. You shouldn't be rewarded for making a mistake or for dying. Another problem I have with it is it takes way too many bullets to kill somebody. And get turned on. You too. What about you? In the back. But yeah, it takes way too many bullets. Damn. Now we're getting kind of busy this game. But like I was saying, it takes way too many bullets to kill somebody in the second stand because they have that split second of invulnerability as they're dropping into second stand, where you can still be firing at them and they will not die. They don't become vulnerable again until they are on the ground. But the jacked up thing is they can still be shooting you and even knifing you as they're falling into second chance. So I believe that still needs to be tweaked a little bit. I should be able to kill somebody as they are dropping into second chance. I've actually emptied a whole a whole magazine into somebody, 30 rounds into somebody. Now, granted, I was quite a bit of ways away, probably about the distance that guy I just killed. I emptied a whole magazine into a guy, and I saw the hit markers. He dropped. I ran out of bullets. I had to reload, and as I was reloading, the guy killed me in second chance, and I was so bitter. But I believe second chance still needs to be tweaked, and also I'm not a big fan of one-hit kills for knife melees. If it was a two-hit kill, then I would be completely cool with it. But I still think the commando, quasi-commando animation is still needs some tweaking. Because there are times when you'll be shooting somebody directly in the face, and you'll see and hear the hit markers, and they'll be able to go through your bullets and kill you with one knife swipe. And I just think in a first-person shooter, that makes absolutely no kind of sense. So, my feelings on Ghost. I really don't understand what the fuss is about. Why people think it's so overpowered, or why people do not like it. And maybe because I'm not a big fan of TDMs. Quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of it because I'm not that great at it. I think my overall KD in TDMs is like a 1.7 or something. So, and that's and I really don't play it because it's really slow. I find it a little too campy. So my opinions are going to be kind of skewed to somebody who plays objective all the time, mostly domination. So Ghost, I don't really run into a whole lot of people that are using Ghost, so maybe that's why it's not a problem for me. Usually in objective games, people are running like Hardline or Flak Jacket, something like that. But I specifically went out with the purpose of trying to get a good gameplay with Ghost, but to show people that, hey, you don't have to be a camping little girl in a corner to get a good gameplay with Ghost. I'm going to constantly move in this game. And even though I'm playing with a suppressed weapon, I mean, why would you not play with a suppressed weapon with Ghost? I mean, you don't have to, but I think it kind of goes along with the perk, especially since I'm using Ninja. So I'm going to try to sound whore a little bit in this game. I hear people complaining about Ghost all the time, saying it's overpowered, and I'm thinking, okay, well, so then you want, is what you're asking for, if I've heard the suggestion that they need to make Ghost, I've heard like Thunder Toro say, hey, you know, they need to remove it, make a playlist without Ghost, and I'm wondering what it is these people want. Do they want really a Blackbird equivalent at the 3 kill streak? Because if you remove Ghost and UAV is still a 3 kill streak, what you essentially have is the SR-71 or a Blackbird with a 3 kill streak. So you see everyone on the map, and that would be overpowered. I have absolutely no problems with Ghost or Ghost Pro, because really it's a perk that only works for 30 seconds. Think about it. UAV only lasts for 30 seconds. So, you know, without, it's not a perk that lasts all the time like Flak Jacket. You're gonna have added you know, invincibility from explosives, or Hardline, where you're always gonna be you know, it's gonna take 1 less kill for your kill streak, or Lightweight, where you're always gonna be able to move faster. Ghost really only works for 30 seconds. So I don't see what the big deal is. If you rely on your mini-map that much, maybe you're doing something wrong. I mean, yeah, the mini-map is a great tool, but if you're staring at that thing instead of what's in front of you, I mean, that's your bad, you know? So, I just don't get the complaint about Ghost. So, I mean, if I'm missing something, guys, anybody who's watching this video, please help me understand. I don't, because I'm really not getting it. Ooh. Kind of get menage a trois right there. There's 3 people in there against me. Actually, I heard a great suggestion the other day from the YouTube commentator T-Mart. He suggested that with Ghost, if you are not moving, then you'll still show up on UAV. So if you're moving, you will not show up on UAV, but if you're sitting in a corner camping, because I think that's what most people are complaining about, you will show up on UAV. And that I would be kind of cool with. In fact, I'd be interested to see what that would be like. For TDMs, I know the gameplay would be faster. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So to give you a real quick update on what I got coming up for the channel here, I've got about 10 to 12 games that I'm still waiting to commentate. So I got some good content on the way, but I'm particularly excited about a 2-part series that I'm going to upload probably later on this week. Maybe I'll do part 1 on Friday and part 2 on Monday, and it showcases two separate demolition matches. They were back-to-back games. Ooh, get turned on, son. They're back-to-back demo games, and with the first game, me and the party talked it over, and we were gonna try and kill whore this game, because demolition is such an easy game to kill whore, and the spawns are static. So once you get map control, it's pretty much lights out. And I went along with it. I kind of pride myself on being a team player and always playing the objective, but you know, if the game allows it, spawn trapping and kill whoring. Spawn trapping I'm completely okay with. Kill whoring, meaning not really playing the objective and only going after basically high kill totals is I mean, I'm kind of iffy on that one. I'd rather play the objective at all times. That's what I do. But we went out anyway with the premise that, hey, we're going to kill whore this game. We're going to let this team plant a bomb. We're going to prolong the game, and you know, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get a W. And needless to say, because we kill whored and didn't play the objective the way that we should have, we lost that game, and it was probably one of the most embarrassing losses I've ever had. Not because the other team was completely, you know, they were overpowering us or anything like that. Quite the contrary. We were getting in that booty. I mean, we at least, you know, I'm not saying this to sound cocky. I had, you know, I was doing fairly well. I mean, I was camping out, getting my kill streaks, and you know, what have you. But at the end of the day, we took an L, and I was pretty bitter. I do not like losing, especially to a team where I feel we had no business losing to. The gun skill of everybody on our team, I'd say, was better than anybody on their team. So it was a hard pill for me to swallow. And so the next game, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's not do the kill horn thing. Let's play the objective like we know how to do, and get this game over with. Second game went exactly how it should have. We ran up in there, planted our bombs, defended our bombs, and got the W the way that I thought we should have the first game. I also got some gameplay on my recording account. I don't have any friends on that account, and I was thinking about doing a series where I go almost like a Road to Commander. Not really, because I'm only going to showcase a couple games where I play as a solo and a party full of randoms. And I guess you could call it an I Hate My Team series, where I do good, and we still get the loss. So that's what I got coming up. Hope you guys liked what you saw in this gameplay. It's Ghost without camping. Hope you guys are playing the same way. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate the constructive feedback. So if you got something to say, please leave it in the comment box. All right, guys. Peace out.